What are you doing down there, buddy?
Playing it in your bag.
You good?
Playing it in your bag.
No, I'm trying to figure out. We have a big show tonight. I'm trying to figure
He's
out how
running
to. I'm
his
trying to
fingers
figure
through your
out
bag.
how to fit all this show in the bag tonight.
Trying to figure out how to fit all this show.
It's a big show. I'm trying to figure out how to put all of it in tonight.
Yeah, trying to squeeze it all in there. Well, I mean, did you get the birthdays in there?
Birthdays are in there.
All right, the Bre'llionaires. You had to have the Bre'llionaires are in there, right?
Front pocket, and then we
yeah.
have a back pocket. But I have ice pops.
I see.
I have
there's a tennis racket.
Yeah.
All right.
I got that.
What is it? These are paintballs.
I got a question.
Don't worry about paintballs.
No, there's two different colors. You've got blue and you've got green. So you've got blue and green for two different teams.
I know.
All the shit,
Ryan, you don't have paintball guns.
All the shit that he's pulling out of there is like Mary Poppins.
All right, guys. We're just gonna figure it out. There's only one way to do it. So let's get to it, guys. Let's go.
Don't forget to mention we have a special guest tonight.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. Every Thursday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, Tiger Cage Media. Get all the updates whenever we do come on live. And then also make sure you're liking the page, facebook.com/They Call Us the Breeze. And then if you can't watch on YouTube, you can definitely check us out wherever you get your podcast drip every Monday. Basically at midnight. That's when that drops. So how y'all feeling today?
I'm feeling
great.
good.
We're feeling great.
I feel a little under.
You guys frisky for some
words?
Words and shows and words and stuff. Yeah, definitely.
Sentences, complete sentences.
Sure.
I'm hungry for some complete sentences.
Competition things.
Yeah.
No, well, I think what Dad's trying to get at is that we have a huge show
and
tonight.
He's excited.
We're basically going for like a triple header. Normally we do one or two of these segments per show. We're fitting all three of the big headliners in tonight. We do have birthdays per usual, but we're going to do Haters Gonna Hate. We're going to do a little Valentine's Day edition of Did You Know That? And then we are also going to revisit Mike Wants to Be a Bre'llionaire
I can't wait for
yeah,
that.
And the subject
I've
tonight.
I've been getting close. I've been getting close. Jeremy said I only got like within seven
you
or
got
eight.
seven
Bullshit,
questions
I
last
got
week.
within eight
Nope.
and a half.
Nope. Yep, definitely did not.
We'll see.
So this one's going to be about musical instruments tonight. We're also going to be talking about the
Right
new
up my
Jurassic
alley.
World movie. I saw another trailer for the new Jurassic World movie, getting very close to that and excited for that. Of course, we're going to open the mailbag per usual and do the Ask Your Dad segment. But yeah, did you know that? We're going to talk about Valentine's Day. I've got Haters Gonna Hate, and we'll see what I have to hate about this week.
But I bet there's plenty.
Before we get any further,
I do have a special guest here
that's what I was
is
just
gonna
about to
be
say.
He will be my.
Before we get any further into the show, I just wanted to definitely welcome Uncle Chuck to the show, man. How are you, buddy?
Thank you, Uncle Chuck.
He's gonna be my safety valve on questions.
Good to see you all.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for being here.
How's the weather? It's not too cold for you?
It's better than up
Ohio?
north. Yeah, it's better than 7 or 17.
So Chuck is one of our 2 listeners. And so we're glad to have him in the Tiger Cage.
Thank you, sir.
This evening. Absolutely, man.
I was excited to
We're
have
on
him.
camera, so
Yeah.
I was
that's
telling
right.
him about a few hours ago. I was like, man, this is going to be something different. And man,
and when
I
you
love
get back to
have
Dayton, get us 2 or 3 more listeners so we can have 4 or 5.
him. Yeah.
I'll do that.
You
Oh,
do your best.
with the power of Facebook, if we post out there to the family and friends that Uncle Chuck was on the show tonight,
I bet that thing's going to go through.
It'll zoom.
No,
Right through the
skyrocket right through the thing. Yeah, dude. For sure. But yeah, it's a big show. And of
and
course,
if anything, we have you on microphone now, so we have any dirt now for the rest of your life.
Oh, you're going to hold it against me?
Yeah, well, I mean,
and it's not going to
Talk
be
to your
just
lawyers.
it's not just going to be easy breezy all night for you either. You're going to be a lifeline for both the boys during the celebrity birthdays, and then you're one of Dad's lifelines during the Bre'llionaire segment tonight. So
I'm pretty sure
boy.
I'm pretty sure he's been Dad's lifeline for a longer
I'm
than
sure.
just,
So when you guys
one podcast.
when you guys met,
Yeah.
Dad was probably like what 17, maybe 18.
Yeah.
4. I think I was 4.
Quick question: what were your first initial thoughts about my father when you met him?
Well,
Hillbilly. He thought I was a hillbilly.
Hang on,
yeah,
on.
yeah. He was outside and we were all eating. I said, You better go get that hill jack in here.
Sounds about right. That's Dad.
Did you press him a little bit when you first met him? Did you maybe see what he was all about? Maybe ask some hard questions about anything?
No, all he wanted to do is play baseball.
Yeah.
Catch.
Did he have that mustache?
No, I don't.
No.
I don't.
Back then
I can't
I did.
remember.
Back then I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah. That's
That-
been a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, Dad's like 19 now, so yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Well,
So that makes Chuck 25.
yeah. Well, I'll take that in a heartbeat. Yeah.
These boys, I could only imagine the stories they have. Well, I've
yeah.
heard some. Now that we're older and we get to hear some of
Oh,
the
yeah,
good
some pretty
stories.
good ones
Yeah.
in Cumberland, right? People falling in
Yeah,
water and stuff.
Yeah, had a good time down there.
There's still stories I hear, and like they were younger than we were when I hear these stories. I'm like, wait, you guys were doing that?
I'm
and I was like,
36
wait, that was
now,
like
so
5
this
years
is
ago
like,
for
yeah.
me removed. I was like, man, you guys had it a lot. You guys had, families at that time too.
Yeah.
I know. We weren't wild. We were
No,
married.
We were crazy.
weren't wild.
We were crazy. But
Two wild and
I mean,
crazy men.
Two wild and crazy guys.
We thought we were crazy, but we were married and had kids, so it's like we thought we were being wild, but it's very tamed wild, right?
well, yeah. Go to bed at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, exactly. And we didn't,
Get to the shop in the morning.
yeah, we didn't go out nowhere. I mean, we
What kind of podcasts were you guys listening to back then?
Right, podcast.
we had AM radio on
Yeah.
a transistor radio.
And then it went to FM. Right.
Yeah,
That was that like how was that? Like
it's kind
a
of
new rollout?
it
Did
was
they like
like- yeah.
promote it big time? Like
It was
FM
like
radio?
it was
Oh,
like
yeah.
high fidelity.
Yeah.
That's what they call
Well,
it, right? High fidelity. We went to FM.
And AM was nothing but.
Yeah, they
scratchy.
just
It
everyone
was
jumped ship to
scratchy.
So you
FM
guys
and AM
don't.
got
You
left.
guys have no idea how well you've had it in your lifetime.
Wow.
Well, I mean, I get it. I remember having to get up to change the channel, and there was a special channel that video games would work on, and there was like 3 other channels, and one of them was
Video
connected
games.
to.
What do
Yeah,
you mean?
but look, you
We
guys,
didn't- we were lucky to have Pong when we
That
were
was
kids.
the first video game, Pong.
Pong.
Yep.
Oh
But-
yeah.
But you guys didn't have to deal with like if you guys got an order wrong at Taco Bell. You guys
There
never
was
had
no
to deal
Taco
with that
Bell.
stuff, So I mean,
There was no drive-through.
No.
There was no drive-through
No.
restaurants when we were kids.
so who's really the victim here? Is it us getting lettuce on our tacos
we
or
didn't have
salads?
drive-through.
Yeah.
We'll get some salads on our tacos.
McDonald's didn't even have a sit-in area. You walked up to the counter, got it, and sat in your car.
That's
And
it.
Did you
was
watch?
there.
Did you see the movie The Founder with Michael
Michael
Keaton,
Keaton.
where he's like Ray Kroc on Netflix or whatever? It's a pretty good
So
movie.
that tells
All
you
about
how old Chuck
McDonald's.
is.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
10.
Yeah, for sure.
What was it? 15-cent hamburgers, 10 cents for fries.
Hell yeah.
Now, how was that like when you like? How'd you hitch your horses up to the
Oh, they had a hitching post. Yeah.
Water
Yeah.
and trough for the
Water and
horses.
trough.
How was it when you went? Did you
Uh,
go?
You
You all
you had-
stay in the you all stay in the wagon back here with
you
the
had
thing
to-
on it.
You had to clean.
I'll bring it back
you had
to
to
you.
clean your spurs off too. You know.
Oh yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much bounty did you collect back then for a reward?
Yeah. Things were a lot different,
Yeah,
but just
different.
Well, hey,
Just different.
now we have heated pools, so that's where we find you
Heated
these
pool.
days, right? I mean, just relaxing. That's you lived a life, so hey,
Yeah.
In
let's
this
just
day,
relax
heated
now,
pools
baby.
when you
Let's just relax.
swam your horse through Mexico, southern part of the United States,
There
right?
you go,
there
man.
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the spa. right?
Correct.
That was it. That's all.
That's when you
That's
got
all
your
we
bath.
had. Yeah.
So we didn't have any
once a month.
notable football to talk about this past Sunday. Just the Pro Bowl,
Bengals,
which was.
Cincinnati
I mean, let's
Bengals.
go
Are you
Cincinnati
kidding me?
Bengals.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Joe
I mean,
Burrow, man.
It's time to go. I mean,
Bengals.
it's time to go. But this past Sunday, it was kind of a quiet day for bars and stuff. I went out to the bar. I woke up about 12:30, and as I'm laying in bed, I'm checking my phone, checking the weather to see if it's going to be cold out. What am I going to wear before I go walking around town and
was
doing
this
the
the
bar
cold
thing?
snap last week?
A little bit of a cold snap, but I'm laying in bed, and all of a sudden the power goes out. I'm
Oh,
like,
three birds that went out.
Hey, we lost power. You have to ask Mom, but
Well, Sunday.
it was like, was it Sunday? It was like 3 hours only.
I'm just saying, I lost power for about 30 minutes. It was only 30 minutes, but it was Sunday about around 12:30. Lose power. I'm
Yeah.
like, well, shit. I'm going to the bar because I didn't know how long it was going to be out, and I got the text message that said it's been reported and we're going to be out and fix it. Estimated time is by 4 p.m. and this is 12:30. I'm like, well, fuck that. I'm going to go to the bar then. So I decide to go outside. I have a couple cigarettes. I get ready to go change. And then the power comes back on. Well, I'm still going to go to the bar anyway because it's in my head, right? Mm-hmm. So I walk down to Steve's, one of my favorite bars to go to, and I'm hanging out there. It's packed. There's no football game on really, but it's packed, and everybody's hanging out. I got my beer and my shot, and I'm kind of standing off to the back of the bar a little bit. As soon as I go to do my shot, the power goes out. And the floodlight comes on, and
What
everybody
time?
starts.
What time?
This was about probably
4?
3, maybe.
It flickered at Three Birds like right
Yeah,
around
about-
that
Yeah,
time.
we lost
No.
our power.
Yeah, probably about 4. Probably about
Did
4.
you guys
Yeah.
lose any power?
Actually, yeah, in Ohio, we lost power too.
Yeah.
We did.
Something's going on here, boys.
Yeah.
Aliens.
I think it was
Aliens.
Saturday.
I think it's Area 51 has something to do.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's like
Oh,
with
yeah.
all the cold that they're just
Well,
like
maybe because-
browning out some spots
Maybe
and
it has
just
to do with
turning it
those
on.
satellites that ELS.
No, I think
put
it
up.
has to do with the people they have over there at Wright Pat.
Yep.
They got frozen aliens. Did
Oh,
you see
yeah.
them? You saw?
No, never seen them.
Because they won't let you in the cage.
They won't let you in that cage.
Well, you have
But
to
you-
wait for
but you know
for them to
they're there,
thaw
right?
out.
It's heavily.
Your brother
it's
told you-
heavily guarded.
Your brother told you that they're there. He saw them.
Nah, he didn't see him. You can't get in there.
Yeah.
But your
No,
brother
yeah.
worked
Yeah.
there,
They tried to
right?
Yeah.
storm. They tried to storm
yeah,
it.
My brother worked there for 46
in a
years.
highly secure area.
Very, yeah.
How were the vending machines?
Stocked and loaded.
Always
Yeah.
stocked. I mean, come on. When you're
Always,
dealing
yeah.
with high intelligence,
Yeah.
you have to have your
Definitely
vending
got to
machines
get your Reese
stocked.
cups in there. You got to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
your you got to get the
E4?
Gardetto's rye chips.
Mhm.
That's the good one.
So Junior one wouldn't elaborate on whether they are or not there.
No, they're there.
Do you have a cane?
They are
We need a
there.
cane.
You
No,
know,
his brother Junior.
Oh, I know, but
Yeah.
and then we were talking about the snack machines. And,
Oh,
and
I'm
then-
talking about the aliens.
Yeah. No.
His brother has worked at Wright Patterson
Guys,
Air
as they
Force
call us
Base.
the Breeze, Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. You know, Monday when this show comes out, it's going to be Valentine's Day.
What do you
Yeah.
think about Valentine? What are you doing for Mom, Dad? What are you gonna do?
I'll give her
You're
a kiss.
on. You're
We
on.
don't really.
Ledger.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something. Cause she always says I don't want flowers, I don't want candy, and this and that and the other. So I'm gonna try to find something different.
You never
I know
have to
what.
have a reason to
I-
give a girl
I know
flowers.
what.
I'm gonna buy her salad.
that's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
Chuck.
The prepackaged salads, like with the
Yeah,
dressings.
you got to
on
be
the
Oh,
side?
careful. I heard that they
no,
just.
no,
Yeah, I
oh,
heard that
no.
they just recalled a bunch of those prepackaged
Yes,
salads
they
from
did.
Dole. I
Yeah,
believe.
Dole. Yeah, yeah,
Listeria. Yeah. Yep.
yeah.
Uh,
It was something about. It was something about a big truck full of these salads they spilt, and they had to clean them up. And
let us end this on this.
but you know the thing
Let
about
us
those
finish
salads is they
those.
wouldn't want to get back in the truck. They just said we're our own salads, so they just kept walking. And the guy was trying to get the
No,
salads
no,
back,
no.
and they're
Well,
They-
yeah. I
they
mean,
said, let us in.
man, he's gonna Dad, you better freaking get on because he just replaced you
I,
as of right now.
fine. I gotta get a part-time job anyway.
and you just retired.
Yeah.
So this is my last podcast, Chuck.
You
welcome.
think Uncle Chuck came in here for like just
this
to
is,
be
You
guys
here?
are
No, he
replacing
has
me?
a mission and he's completing his
We've been
mission.
And you
planning
guys
this, yeah.
didn't tell me that you were gonna replace me all this time with Chuck.
He's ready for his newest side quest, and he's gonna. Yeah,
I'm going to
Son
stick
of
to
a
it.
bitch.
that's right. That's right, guys. Well, hey, they call us the Breeze. On that note, we're going to take a quick little commercial break. I'm going to go throw some darts real quick. We're going to fire up the grill. We're going to get ready for our night. We have so much show coming up. We definitely have celebrity birthdays coming up next. And, of course, like I said, Uncle Chuck is a lifeline to both the guys for at least one shot tonight.
I think he's a lifeline to us
and
all.
then we're going to give you a little update on the Olympic hockey teams, the men and women's hockey teams coming up. And like I said, I have a little haters going to hate. So that's all in the next segment. well before halftime, which is just before Bre'llionaire and way more things. So don't go anywhere, guys. It's a huge show. Episode 30. Ryan, what do you say, bud?
We'll see you soon, guys.
All right, guys, Dad. Yeah.
See you soon. See you in the next
have
segment.
a really big
Come
shoe.
right back.
Really big show.
Big shoe.
Really big
shoe.
show.
Really,
It's a really
big,
big
shoe.
show. All right, guys. This first group. Okay, yeah, you got me going on them. All right, guys. We'll be right back. Bye. The following bit is approved for mature audiences only. Listener discretion is advised.
Hey, welcome to Chuck's.
Hey, Chuck. Can I get a gin and tonic, please?
Sure thing.
That's an apple.
Take a bite.
It's gin.
Turn it around.
Oh, tonic. That's tonic. That's gin and tonic? That's amazing.
Hey, Chuck.
Hey, welcome to Chuck's.
Hey, can I get a rum and coke?
Sure thing.
That's an apple.
That is an apple.
Take a bite.
That's like straight up rum.
Turn it around.
Well, it tastes like Coke. That's
See?
weird.
Rum and Coke.
Rum and Coke.
An apple, but it's rum and Coke. I told you.
That's the first time I ever tasted that. That's amazing.
That's Chuck's.
Hey, welcome to Chuck's.
Hey, sir. How are you?
Good, and you?
I'm doing all right. Oh, gosh. What do I want? Not sure.
Yeah, well, anything that he's going to serve you is going to be an apple, but definitely take a bite. It's really good. I mean, trust
It's
him.
really good.
Yeah.
So whatever I order, it's just going to come like in the shape of an apple?
It is.
It's gonna.
Yep, and you're going to be amazed by the taste.
Wait, so like anything I order, it's just going to come...
Seriously, anything you order, try
It
it.
looks like an apple that you pick off of a tree, but take a bite and trust it.
All right. Okay. Let me get some pussy. All right, so just take a bite then?
Just take a bite.
and
Okay.
It tastes just like
All
pussy.
right, here we go. This tastes like shit.
Turn it around.
Yeah.
Did that work out like you like?
Hey guys, welcome back.
Yeah,
They
baby.
call us the Breeze. Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. Every 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Thursday night on YouTube. And then, of course, wherever you get your podcast drip, every Monday. We got Uncle Chuck sitting with us here.
Yeah, baby.
Welcome.
Hey, thanks for having me.
The founder of Chuck's Bar.
Well,
Hey.
founder,
we
owner,
love your bar.
founder, owner, and operator of Chuck's Bar.
Do you have any
That's
salads?
He's got apples.
Yeah.
He's
I
got
did not say
salad.
that. That was Ryan.
That's right,
Well.
guys. Well, thank you so much for listening out there in listener land. We got a huge show for you guys tonight. Yeah, we're just glad to have Uncle Chuck hanging with us, man. And,
Thanks.
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks
Man.
for having me.
Of course, yeah. Guys, make sure you're liking the Facebook page, facebook.com/They Call Us The Breeze. Make sure you're also listening every Tuesday night, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to Is This Football? Which also will come out Wednesdays for your podcast listening pleasure. But yeah, man, got a huge show for you tonight. So much going on. Haters gonna hate. Mike, who wants to be a Bre'llionaire? And like I said, if you're not out there watching the YouTube show, you really want to watch it for this show because now this is the third installment of the Bre'llionaire. We are doing something huge for you guys tonight. Huge.
We're doing a huge show.
On the video, you're going to see it just like you would expect from the old Millionaire game show. You're going to see the actual questions. You're going to see his money rising to the top. So it's so exciting. We have that planned out for you tonight. A brand new theme song for that segment. And then we're going to talk a little bit about Jurassic World. We're going to do Did You Know That? Valentine's Day.
Jurassic.
Just so much show, man.
You know,
bet
wow,
Jurassic.
this
You bet
is-
Jurassic.
You bet Jurassic. We should do.
Are you talking about Chuck?
This is bigger
Don't
than
bring
I
his
thought.
age into
This
it.
is huge.
This is huge.
This is a huge show.
You stumbled in. You stepped in it this time,
Yeah.
Uncle Chuck.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah, Jurassic.
You were just
old.
But I didn't fall back in it.
That's yeah. All right. Well, guys, it's segment 2. You know what that means. And Dad's only 9 points down, but each of you get to use Uncle Chuck at least once tonight for celebrity birthdays. So what do you guys say?
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to use you good, buddy. Here we go. Let's do it.
Are you spending the night? Because I could use it.
All right.
No.
Here we go. No.
you got your ninja. You got your ninja star.
Got your ninja star.
And no says I.
No says I.
No says that. Guys,
Hey, you
celebrity
go chop that
birthdays.
leg in half,
Got a
buddy.
nice potluck tonight. A nice mix of birthdays for you guys this evening. The first one we're going to get into, I'm sure Dad probably remembers. Uncle Chuck definitely probably remembers. Ryan would know him from
Probably.
something. So I have a little bit for both of y'all. It's a very happy birthday goes out to Mr. Robert Wagner.
Oh, he's probably. Is he still alive?
So he was in the show
I know what
Heart
he was
to
all
Heart.
in. I know what he was in. Do you
and
think he's
something
still
about a
alive?
thief.
Robert. Oh, he's been doing commercials, so I'd say he's 82.
You would say 82. Ryan, he's
I'm gonna go ahead and use a lifeline right off the rips because I don't know how old this dude is, and I don't even know his name.
all right. Dad says 82. So
I'm
Ryan's
gonna defer
right off the bat.
Right off the bat.
Robert Wagner.
Wagner.
Robert Wagner.
What'd you guess, Dad?
Dad says 82.
82.
Chuck's going up. Chuck, what's the guess?
You want to go?
I would say 87.
Let's lock it in.
Chuck's going to get it. That's 92. Ryan gets the point via Uncle Chuck.
I tried.
All right off the rip.
right.
Very good. Very good. Okay, so Ryan's lifeline is
Let's
exhausted.
beat his ass in the ground, Uncle Chuck. Let's go.
All right.
Woo! All right, second birthday we have for you tonight. Speaking of Jurassic World, she's actually in the new Jurassic World. She was in the very first Jurassic Park back in the early 90s. She played Dr. Ellie, oh gosh, what was it? Ellie Sattler. And she was the blonde in Jurassic Park, and it's her birthday today, so happy birthday to you,
Ryan
Ellie.
goes first.
Oh, the
Laura
OG.
Dern. Laura Dern is her name.
Yeah. I would have to say she was the OG scientist with what's his face, right? And-
With Dr. Alan Grant,
yeah,
yes.
so she was probably like 35, 30 when she was in there. So she's probably like 74 years old. Lock it in, 74.
74. Dad, what do you
72.
got? Dad's going to get it. Ryan, she's 55 years old.
I'm so sorry.
She is
I'm so
55
sorry.
years
This is
old.
where we've been going.
All right, so Dad gets that one. Good job, Dad. Way to go, just right off the
You
rip.
need
man.
it.
I know. I'm
and
way
he
behind it.
hasn't exhausted a lifeline. Dad definitely knows this next guy. I know this next guy. Ryan probably does. Me and Dad spent some time listening to him in our past. I probably listened more recently than Dad has, but radio personality, a little bit on the Republican side, definitely a
Rush
conspiracy
Limbaugh.
theorist, Mr. Glenn Beck.
Oh, wait, Rush
He's
Limbaugh
still
died.
on the air. I'll say he's 54.
54.
54.
Ryan, what do you say?
57. Lock it in.
So he's just
Ryan's going to get it. He's 58. He's 58.
I was one away, buddy. One away from the double bubble.
One away from the double
ruining
bubble.
and
You
crashing
could have
in your
had it,
dreams.
man. You could have had it. Oh, well, okay, so that's 2 for Ryan and 1 for Dad, but Dad can still get a couple double bubbles here. We got 2 left, and he still has a lifeline in Uncle Chuck.
How far behind is he? What's the total?
So now he's basically 10 points behind. We started 9 points behind.
Oh,
Ryan's back up. So, So, all right, well, 4th birthday, 4th out of 5. Strumming my pain with his finger.
One time.
Miss Roberta Flack. Miss Roberta Flack.
Oh God, she's
Killing me
75,
soft.
77 years old.
77.
72.
Dad's going to get it. She is 85 years old.
Wow.
Happy
was gonna
birthday,
say
Roberta.
80.
Yeah, happy birthday,
You would have
Roberta.
said 80?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you were still closer to the pin than Ryan was, and you still have a lifeline left. The last
Closest
question.
to.
All right. Time to dive into the sports world. Here we go, guys. very happy birthday goes out to the somewhat talented, I suppose, Mr. Josh Rosen. Josh Rosen is currently the QB for Atlanta.
Oh,
for
Atlanta, the Atlanta Falcons.
One of their quarterbacks.
Yeah, he's a backup
So
for
I'll say
Ryan.
he's probably 28.
No, he's 26.
Ryan's gonna get it. He's
25.
25.
I was about to say he's like 24 or 5. Yeah, Josh Rosen. Yeah, he went to the Cardinals after the draft. He was like number 1 or 2.
Good call, Ryan. Good job.
I know my road. And look what happened.
Well, hey, Dad, no love lost. You still get to play Bre'llionaire tonight, which is going to be interesting. It's going to be about
He
musical
didn't get to
instruments. It's going to be about tonight. So
I
I think you're going to be doing pretty good on that one. And, of course, I wrote them all myself, and I tried to make them from easiest to hardest. So we'll see if you can get past question number 7 tonight. That's where you 8 is where you failed last time. So, but it was still better than the first time. So we're making progress.
Well, I think I only made like past 6 on the first time.
And you have an
6.5.
extra. You have an extra lifeline.
You have a street
tonight.
shout out.
Yeah, extra lifeline. And
Brother,
a
little Chuck right here, buddy.
Well,
This guy is the
What if we do, like-
epitome. You think that guy on Jeopardy was Chuck knows everything.
Oh yeah,
What if we do like
Jennings. What was his name? Jennings.
Jennings, yeah, Chuck Jennings right here, buddy.
Boom. What
Don't-
do you got, Ryan?
what if we do
Don't
like
even say I'm just like him.
I think we're going to be in good hands. Either
why
way.
you and Jeff don't? I don't want to bring
It's
it
a,
up.
it's a
Don't even want to bring it
sore
up.
subject.
Okay.
If we bring Dad, what if we do like cash cab, and Dad wants to go to a location like Whiskey Wings right up the street, and then we ask him,
Can we hire them to come pick Dad
we'll
up?
literally no. We will be the cab for Dad, and just be like, all right, Mike, you have like. All right, where are you going? He's like right up to Tyrone Mall. And we're like, that's 5 feet away.
This is Dad in Cash Cab, right? They pick him up and they're driving. That used to be before that was that building right there. That used to be a parking lot that they would have kids that would run around and they would fly the remote control airplanes. And they leveled that out and they built this elementary school here.
No.
And they'd be like, Mike, you only have 3 seconds left to answer the question.
like, I don't. They'd be like, Mike, you want to play the game? Be like, no, I'll just pay you for the fare.
All right, Mike, 3. Okay, he's like, okay, I know this one. 3 seconds left.
Time's out, Mike.
Time's up, Mike. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Mike.
But you did know that they used to have a.
For bonus points, yes. For bonus points, exactly.
Yeah, for the video challenge.
Yeah.
You can risk everything right now, or you can go for
For
double.
hysterical value, regardless of whether I won or lost, for you people in the video audience, that was an RC airplane
Really?
field
Oh, yeah.
way back. No, I don't know.
Did they do the
People
jets?
get lost.
Did they do the jet RCs?
Yeah, the only time I ever seen jet RCs was when me and the event went down there at the 9th Avenue or 9th Street thing.
Yeah, Roosevelt, off Roosevelt.
And that guy that
Uh-huh.
owned that plumbing
That-
company had that big
yeah.
old van. He pulled that thing out, and I tell you what.
Shoot, buddy. I'll
Have
tell
you-
you
do you-
Well,
what.
there's a lot of misfits.
Have you ever seen those up in Ohio?
No,
Because
never
I've
seen it.
never seen. I mean, it blew the grass.
But
right?
I will.
Yes,
hey,
it did.
I will
It-
say,
it
Chuck
had-
was there.
there's a lot of
Reinventing.
misfit kind of people out there, like the
You're saying-
Olympics.
you're
The-
saying I'm a
like the
misfit?
Olympics men's hockey team.
So what you're saying is I'm a misfit because I like to watch guys fly RC controlled airplanes.
Well, it's not the most
Sometimes
popular hobby.
They have jet engines.
They're they're as big as a Coke can, big around, and I think they're like 40 pounds of thrust.
I don't know, but it blew the grass before he took that thing
Oh,
off.
I'm sure. Yeah, you could see it bending
Yeah.
in the
Oh, yeah.
from the pressure. Yeah.
The
30
jet,
yards,
the jet wash,
30 feet away.
the
jet wash.
Yeah,
So
jet wash.
moving on.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Olympics.
well, no, I
really-
was saying there's a lot of like
How we get off
it's
on
a
this tangent?
it's a sport where you don't know,
That's
like,
right,
you're
yeah.
flying planes, you kind of don't know where you sit in.
I coulda
That's
had-
like very
Father.
similar to what's going on right now. We're talking about the Olympic hockey team, and we're talking
Yes.
about how just
Yes.
misfit that team is just in general. So
All right, so yeah, the women's hockey team, they're not first place as of right now, but they've been playing 4 games. At least all the teams in the women's hockey within the Olympics have all played 4 games. The men's just got started this week,
Like
but they
literally
started
2
last
days ago.
week. So everybody's got 4 games under their belt right now. We're not exactly first, but we're just second under Canada. Canada has won all 4 of their games, the women's hockey. We are 3 wins in, and then tied in a 3-way tie for 1 win is Finland, Russia, and Switzerland, and that's just in our group. Then there's a group B apparently, and Japan has 3 wins, so we're still above Japan. And then Czech Republic, Sweden, and China have 2 wins, and then Denmark with 1 win. So that's it. We are 1 behind Canada, but we are tied with Japan, and we are above China. We're above China.
That's right.
That's what matters.
Should be.
So
They're short people.
when we were talking about doing this segment a little bit, like I wanted to see.
I just don't enjoy watching it. 'Cause
I wanted
it's
to
way
see-
slow and way.
a little bit more
Yeah,
about
we got that. Yeah.
about like, okay, there's resemblances to the 1980s Miracle hockey team.
Guy
now,
hockey.
Yes. Do you know what the resemblances are, Mike? I can tell you.
I haven't watched much of it, but I'll be quite honest with you. What got me into hockey and got us, a bunch of us, renting out Kettering Rec and everything way back when, was that
A miracle on ice.
Miracle,
right,
on,
Miracle
ice.
on Ice.
So here's some stats for you guys. Okay, the United States Hockey Olympic Team men's, they haven't won. Okay, here's a nice little excerpt. Right?
You got some notes here, bud?
Yeah. They haven't medaled in the Olympics since 2010. The United States Hockey Men's Ice Team.
Wow.
And they haven't won gold since the 1980 when they beat Russia in the Miracle on Ice game. Okay, so a lot of people are making comparisons to this NHL or this hockey team because they had an NHL squad that they had in their mind to send to the Olympics, but that got pulled out their rug from basically 2 weeks out or a month out.
Yeah.
So now they're sending all these misfit toys to
It's
the
guys
Olympics.
from the A leagues. It's guys from the the minor leagues and stuff. Yeah.
And this is where it ties in. There's 12 NCAA hockey players, much like the Miracle team when they had 20 on the roster.
Right.
So they say Russia has the best team right now for the Olympic men's hockey team because they have a bunch of people that are in the KHL that are looking for deals, but we pulled our NHL players out of it. So now we're just sending in people basically like the Miracle game,
college players,
and they're
right.
saying Russia has the best team. So it's almost like the Miracle game again if we can go.
Well, you want me to go? Can I go real quick?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Have you guys been watching this? Because
Well, the men's hockey is really starting tonight.
Just started.
Or literally
no,
today.
they started Wednesday.
Good,
The prelims.
good.
They started Wednesday.
That
and
was my question.
we played at like 8 in the morning.
'Cause I
this
will
evening.
Exactly.
watch
We
that.
beat China 8-0.
But that's when hockey really started to become big.
Popular
was
after that Miracle on Ice.
Miracle.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm
because
sure.
what was
And
happening?
you
Was
know-
it the Cold War? Was that Carter and all that, right?
Well,
Late 70s and that was like Russia, and it was
yeah,
like there was.
and back then, Dayton had the Dayton Gems, which was a semi-pro or pro team.
Yeah, it was an IHL league.
Yeah,
I'm
it
sure.
was, and there wasn't enough spectators.
Yeah, no
and-
follow.
But
right,
then
no
after
follow,
that-
and it went down. But after that,
Oh, wow.
the Miracle team and hockey just
And then probably
Cincinnati's
so-
got Cincinnati's got a team that's got a big
right.
fellow.
And that's what they're saying about Russia this year. They're saying Russia, like last time, they were literally undefeatable. They can be defeated this year.
If I
but
may-
in the 80s they were undefeatable.
If you want some stats real quick before we go to the break, some stats real quick. Everybody played their first game over yesterday and this morning. We played at like 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time this morning. But everybody has played one game. Russia beat Switzerland 1-0. So yes, they've won their first game. Denmark beat Czechia for 2-1.
So this men's hockey.
This is
first round.
first round, first game. Denmark beat Czechia 2-1. Sweden beat Latvia 3-2. And then today, Finland beat Slovakia 6-2. Bad beat there.
Take that, Slovakia.
And
What about
Canada whipped Germany's ass 5-1.
wow.
Well, that sounds right.
What
Yeah.
about Ukraine
So
versus
are
How
we
Russia?
about
on
us?
there?
We
Are
played
we on
China this morning. What did we do? We played China this morning at 8 a.m. What was the score?
8-0.
8-0.
Really?
United States of America.
China.
Wow, USA. Yeah,
But you can't.
USA.
The Chi-Com bastards. Come
When's
on.
the last
Yeah.
time China's had a damn
They-
good hockey team?
Well, they
you
didn't
know?
have their eyes open wide.
They're like gymnastics. Teresa will tell you the gymnastics Summer Olympics.
Well,
And
Well,
you
that's
know what?
because they're
across the
And you know
map.
what we did with our United States team that won? We sent them right up to the border to battle Ukraine and Russia, and we just
right.
said, "Skate up there, boys!"
all right, guys. Well, they call us the Breeze. Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. We're going to take
And
a
we
quick
will be
little break.
back in
We'll be right
15
back,
minutes.
guys. Yeah, see ya.
Woo.
Get drunk.
Hey, guys. It's They Call Us the Breeze. Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. Episode 30. 30. Episode 30, you guys.
Give it up.
We hit 30, man.
Give it up. Hey, but we wouldn't have it without our Uncle Chuck.
Uncle Chuck here to
Yes,
celebrate.
for the 30th
Thanks
show.
for having
That's
me.
it, guys.
Yeah.
Live from the Tiger
I hope
Cage.
everybody in Dayton, Ohio is watching.
Right,
Hey,
exactly.
by the way, how them Flyers doing?
Yeah, we're doing good.
Hey,
They're
yeah,
doing
how
good.
about
They
you
are
do
doing all
Flyers?
right. Yeah.
All right.
Dayton strong.
Dayton. strong.
Buckeyes,
Strong.
Buckeyes, any good?
I don't watch them.
No.
They fell from a
Basketball?
tree. They fell from a tree.
Chooses-
Hey,
chooses
if a
not
Buckeye
to.
falls from a tree, do you hear it?
if it's
what's-
yeah.
If you're in Michigan, because
See,
you kick it.
Since I wasn't born in Ohio, I don't really have ties to the Buckeyes.
It's all
Oh,
about.
you sure do, sir.
No, not really.
What was your team growing up? Like from Connecticut?
back east? What, football or
Just anything.
yeah, football? It was the Giants or New England.
The G-Men. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pats.
Yep.
Pats.
The Pats. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. All right. Well, Dad, you feeling pretty lucky right now, man?
Oh, absolutely.
I think you got it tonight because you have an extra lifeline in Uncle Chuck. So you
Chucky.
have Uncle Chuck, you have Ryan, and you have the 50-50
Do you have
option.
Chucky? Do you remember when we got Chucky as the
play?
head coach of
yeah.
the Buccaneers?
Oh,
you
yeah.
have Chucky?
There you
How about
go.
I got Chucky.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That movie, Chucky.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, it's no secret out there in listener land. It's
gonna slash
it's the
him.
third time we've ever done this, Dad. It's the first time we've ever done this. It's the they call us the Breeze, a Bre'llionaire. Who wants to be a Bre'llionaire? I know you guys have been waiting out there for it. I know,
I
it's
have.
our third installment, guys. I know you guys have been so patient. I
done
really appreciate it.
Terribly
It's time to do it.
bad.
Mike wants to be a Bre'llionaire.
I know, and I've done
Hey,
terribly bad the last two times, so we're going to win it this time. We're going all the way to the top.
I'm loving it. I'm dancing over here, right? All right, that's right. Get a good sweat going. Get a good sweat going. All right, okay, here we go. It's Mike wants to be a Bre'llionaire. Dad, how you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling great.
Remind me where you're from, Mike. Where you from?
Dayton, Ohio.
That's right. Mike is-
Originally, St. Petersburg, Florida.
Do you have any
and
family in the audience tonight?
We have Chuck Wago
all right.
and the lovely Mary watching on the other side of the glass in the
That's right.
The,
Producers.
Well, Mike,
Mike,
you know,
we only
there's
got 30 minutes. So
only
let's go
one
ahead
way
and-
to do it, so let's get to it. It's time for Bre'llionaire. Here we go. First question. Mike, a standard bass guitar has how many strings? Is it A, 3, B, 4, C, 5, or D, 6?
It's either 2 or 4 or 6. Maybe it's 4. 4 is my final answer.
4 is your final answer, Mike? 4 is your final answer?
4 is my final answer.
All right, 4 is his final answer. Let's see what he's got. You got it, Mike. You got it. 4 is correct, ladies and gentlemen. 4 is correct. Very good, Dad. Very good. All right, he's off to a good start.
Because I'm a guitar
That was
player.
definitely, you're off to a good start.
Was that luck? Wait, was that really a luck guess?
I think, well, you did good right out the gate. I'm proud of you, buddy. I'm proud of you. I really am. Okay, so
how many strings
question.
does a 12-string guitar got on it?
Well, I think that's pretty literal right there. All right, second question, Mike. A little harder still. Here we go. Which of these instruments is in the percussion family? Is it A, guitar, B, trombone, C, flute, or D, cymbals? Which is in the percussion family? Guitar, trombone, flute, or cymbals?
When do I need to say the answer?
Say it.
Whenever you feel it.
D, cymbals? Is that your final answer?
Yeah, absolutely. Or maybe, wait a minute, maybe it's the, what was the B?
No, I think you got it, Mike. You gonna go with D? You gonna go with D?
Yes, D.
You're correct. You're correct, Mike. Way to go, buddy. Way to go.
Yeah.
Way to go with your first instinct. I love that. I love when you go with your first instinct. All right, he is at the $200,000 mark.
Not to
ladies
mention,
and
this
gentlemen.
segment is brought to you by All You Can Eat Salads.
Well, this,
Right. All you
see,
can
Chuck,
eat.
where you started?
See? Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
All you can eat salad.
It ain't me, Teresa or Mary.
Yeah.
It's Chuck, what he started on the deck.
Bad influence.
All right. Well, the next question we have up for you tonight, Mike. You ready? Which of these is not a brand of guitar? Is it A, Fender, B, Gibson, C, Alistair, or D, Jackson? Which of these is not a brand of guitar? Fender, Gibson, Alistair, or Jackson?
How many lifelines do I get?
You have 3. You have Ryan, you have Chuck, and you have
You?
50-50. You have a 50-50.
Okay, I'll go with Ryan because obviously I know, Fender but I don't know what Alistair is. What was the 4 choices?
Fender, Gibson, Alistair, and Jackson. One of these is not a brand of guitar, and he picks Ryan.
Johnson would be a cheap ass shit.
I'm gonna say Jackson is not.
Okay.
Jackson, you think is not the one?
No, Jackson, it's like Wyoming. I think Alistair is one. I think Alistair is not one.
You think
Jackson is one.
you're gonna go-
I think Alistair is not a brand of a guitar. C, Alistair.
Ryan's going to go with C for Dad on his first lifeline. Is he going to get it? He's going to get it.
Whoa.
He's going to get it. Alistair is correct,
So I
ladies and
still
gentlemen.
got 2 more lifelines.
Yeah, what if
kinda
Dad
in
was
a way.
like, no?
So what was the other one?
I'm going to Jackson.
Jackson, actually,
I'm going to Jackson.
a
what was
lot of metalheads play Jackson. Like a lot of metal
So
heads.
what was the other one?
Alistair. That was the incorrect one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, great job, Ryan. Way to pull it through for Dad
Yeah,
on that one,
totally.
man. That was close.
You are the tits.
Question number 4. Let's do it. Okay. All right.
Don't spill your beer.
Don't spill your queer.
Which of these
Spear the
instruments?
queer.
Which of these instruments is not in the percussion family? A, snare drum. B, bass guitar. C, piano. Or D, triangle. Which of these is not in the percussion family? Snare drum, bass guitar, piano, and triangle.
Dang, I don't even know.
I would say you kind of bang on the piano, right? Well, I
You
mean,
do, yeah. You have to kind of bang. You have to kind of bang on the.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Ryan. You don't bang on the piano.
No,
You kinda bang on the piano.
That's part of percussion because you can make it loud and you can make it
Well,
low.
the bass guitar is not anywhere near percussion, right?
No, it's.
I'd say bass,
Dad says bass guitar.
I think bass is. Well,
right?
Bass guitar. What do you think?
Not in the percussion family, right? Bass guitar is not in the percussion.
that would be strings. There's strings on it.
Say bass.
Dad is gonna get it. Dad is gonna
there's
get
strings on
it.
the piano.
There's strings on the piano too. Right?
Bass guitar is correct, my man. Bass guitar. He didn't even use a lifeline for that.
Me and Ryan know more about music than you do, sir.
I guess you do, man. I guess you
I would
do.
have picked the bass guitar.
You would have went bass guitar?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You would have?
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
I played guitar.
Percussion is like...
I played guitar years ago when I was a teenager. The only song I knew how to play was Little Black Egg, and that was on a 12-string. That was a long time ago. That's the only time I played a guitar.
What's your favorite show you ever went to, Uncle Chuck? What do you think your favorite rock and roll or any show really? I mean,
I don't know. It was easy music. Neil Diamond.
What was your favorite?
Like Neil Diamond.
What was your favorite singer of all time? When I recorded that song of Willie Nelson.
Oh yeah, that at King's Island. Yeah. That was right. Yeah, he cherished that.
Oh man, I would love to see that someday. All right, here we go, Dad. You're going for 500,000. You have 4 questions correct so far. Do you want to leave now?
do you want to walk away?
400,000. You can leave now.
No, roll it.
All right, he's going to roll with question number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Which of these instruments is the smallest in size? Which of these instruments is the smallest?
Ryan.
It is A, the oboe, B, the piccolo, C, the bassoon, or D, the tuba.
Piccolo.
You say piccolo? You say piccolo right out the gate? Dad's answer is piccolo, ladies and gentlemen.
Who?
The piccolo player.
He's gonna get it, ladies and gentlemen. He got
he's a
it.
piccolo player.
He got it.
I got a joke about that if you want to go on, you want to hear it, but it's derogatory.
Is it? Maybe we'll hold that for. We'll see how you do.
It's
if you win, you can do the joke. How about that? That's the. If you win the whole show.
Okay,
I can tell the piccolo joke.
Okay,
That
Gene.
would be.
All right, he's doing pretty damn good, ladies and
Yeah, he
gentlemen.
is. He's doing very good.
Yeah.
Next question, Father. Next question. Here we
I want to
go.
know who in the hell.
Which of these instruments is not in the brass family? Which is not in the brass family? Is it A, flute, B, trumpet, C, trombone, or D, French horn? So is it the flute, the trumpet, the trombone, or French horn? What did you say?
A.
You just said A?
Yeah.
You just said A with full confidence. Okay, with full
Because
confidence.
all the rest
What
of
is
them are
it,
brass
silver?
instruments.
He is correct, ladies and gentlemen. He is correct. It is A.
Flute's silver, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And I want to know who called the
Hook.
piccolo player.
Oh, you got it, buddy. Flute. Way to go, man.
Yeah.
Wow, you were not even using all your lifelines.
Who called that?
I'm very proud of you, Father.
$600,000? Is that what you're going for right now?
No, he's now at 600. He has
He's
just
going for
answered his
7.
sixth
I want to know
question.
who called that motherfucker.
Do you get that in a
piccolo
lump sum? Or?
It's an IOU.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
he has to pay taxes on it. He has to pay taxes. It's like gambling
NFT.
winning.
It's an NFT.
I already saw the form laying on the table. So.
Yeah, we have him fill it out right
Yeah,
before
we
the
had
thing.
you co-sign.
Hey, you know that thing about the piccolo player? They were saying, who called him a piccolo player? And the guy says, I am not the man
Sitting
next to the man, sitting next to the man, sitting next to the man that called him a piccolo player. But what I want to know is who called that a piccolo player? Fill in the blank.
All right. Well, here we go.
It's close.
I was
That's the best we can say. That's the best. That's the best we
Question
can say
number
on
7,
there
Mike.
without being censored by the FCC.
FCC, right.
Question number 7.
FTC as well. The food and beverage.
This
FDA.
brand manufactures instruments along with motor vehicles and sporting equipment.
Yamaha.
A, Suzuki, B, Sony, C, Yamaha, or D, General Motors. Mike, what do you say?
Yamaha.
Mike says Yamaha. Are you sure?
I know. I jumped to
Yamaha.
the conclusion. Yamaha.
Yeah, we're gonna
Go
give it
look
to you.
on the
Yeah,
piano
man.
right there
Yamaha,
in the back
buddy.
room.
Yeah, you got it. Yamaha, man.
That,
Great
you know
job.
what? I polished that.
Is that Asian?
I polished that yesterday.
Yamaha.
Yamaha.
Hey, we got Yamaha piano.
All right,
I
Dad.
thought
You
that
are
was a
currently
motorcycle.
tied. You are currently tied for your previous
Your-
high
your
score.
Previous
Hey,
best,
you
buddy.
know what? Okay, go on.
Think
But
about
I just wanted to say that yesterday I was like,
Mike, this is between you staying
going
in
through a
Vegas
bunch of
tonight
stuff
or
at
getting
the house
This
because
is
I'm
red eye
tired.
home to
And I
St.
polished
Petersburg.
that to a certain degree, and I was like,
Who would have thought that musical instruments would be your forte? And here you go. You're going on to
I
beat
know
your record.
I could,
Question
I
number
could
8.
like
This question a little bit
Beethoven
harder.
or something like that, or whatever.
All right, question number 8, Dad. Here we go. What is the technical name for a guitar pick? Is it A, mallet, B, rake, C, reed, or D, plectrum?
Who in the? I didn't even know there was another name for it. Repeat them.
A, mallet, B, rake, C, reed,
I already used you, right?
or D,
You've already
But I know you
used
don't
me.
fucking know.
plectrum. You can use chuck, or you can do if it's either a mallet, a rake, a reed, or a plectrum.
Okay, now I can use something that.
You can do 50-50. It will eliminate
yes,
2
that's
of the
what
answers.
I'm going to do because I know neither one of these two
that's the
know the
case.
answer.
All right. The 2 answers you have to choose from, Mike, are mallet or plectrum.
Plectrum.
You're going to go with plectrum?
Well, you're
Final answer?
Yeah, it's more like.
You got it, Mike. You used your 50-50. Congratulations.
Well, mallet is banging. I would have said.
I was like, I
mallet
know
if-
the reed is something you put in your instrument.
Right.
Well, yeah.
It-
So that was
I
out.
would have used mallet if it had to do with like banging on the keys of the piano.
Right.
I wasn't 100% sure, but the last one.
Yeah.
That
It just sounded off.
Yeah.
Right?
I
You
would have
pick
picked
it, you pluck it,
I
you
would have picked it.
pluck.
Plectrum, yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we
well,
go, man.
Old guys
All right.
know. Old guys know, right?
You got one lifeline left.
You
and
can't
it-
fool no one.
one lifeline left, and it is Uncle Chuck, man. So let's get to it. Here
What
we
is
go.
he going for?
He just
So
got.
I'm a 9. I got 9.
You just got 8, so now we're
2
going for
questions
9.
left.
We're going for 9. 2 questions left to be a millionaire,
I need
Dad.
your help, buddy.
Again, still IOUs. Again,
Yeah,
still
so,
IOUs.
yeah, it's nothing professional, but okay, here we go, man. Which of these?
You just hear that music just like.
Which of these is not a term for a key pressed on an instrument to release collected saliva? Which of
What?
these is not a term for a key pressed on an instrument to release collected saliva?
Where the fuck did this question?
Just listen
come
to the
about?
question
Okay,
and
go
just
ahead.
do your context.
Like trumpets, French horns, any brass instrument, they have one
have
of
a
these.
release.
They have
Yeah,
so
yeah,
All
to
the
get the spit
all the
out.
saliva comes out.
Spit.
Yeah.
So,
makes
which
the
one of
sound.
these is not
Or beer.
a nickname for that? Which of these is not a term for
So
that?
if you're like if you're playing, what you're asking me is if like you're playing a saxophone or whatever that has
You need
a
to
wooden
put it-
reed
yeah.
or a
No, this is brass only. The reed soaks up your spit in a saxophone. The sax doesn't have this.
which is a brass instrument.
No, that's a woodwind. Anyway,
Well, it's
anyway,
a brass instrument.
anyway, here we go. We've run out of time. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Which of these is not a term for that button? The water valve, the water key, the spit valve,
Spit valve.
or the dental dam?
Spit valve. Spit. There is a.
No, which one is not a term?
Which
3 of
one's
these
not?
are a term for it, and one of them is not. Water valve, water key, spit valve, dental dam.
Oh. D.
Dental dam.
D.
You're going to go with D, Mike?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
All right, Mike's going with D. Does he get it, ladies and gentlemen? Question number 9. Does he get it? He got it, ladies and gentlemen. He got it.
Well, there's a spit valve in a trumpet.
I have a
Right.
question. I have a question for you guys that are over 50
I
years
kind
old.
of played. I
Who's
kind of
over,
played.
who's over 50?
Can I have a question here?
Though he is.
So I hated the questions not what are not the answers in our SATs growing up in high school, did they ever throw those kind of questions at you where you had to do the what's not, or you had to do those kind of questions?
When I was in beginning band,
I know this just threw it for a loop.
And I took the I did the trumpet because I already knew how to play the damn thing. So I knew there was a piano in the back room.
All right, that's not. All right,
so I could go play the piano.
You know what I'm asking? Was there ever any trickery back in the day with those kind of wordage?
Yeah,
Still,
so I didn't really practice
Dad,
on the trumpet. I played on the piano the whole time.
I hate those questions, by the way.
And the guy goes, we're going to have a test, and you're going to have to
we're
play
getting
this
close.
on the trumpet. And I said,
we're getting close to...
You're getting close to a millionaire.
We're getting close to running out of time, and we're getting close...
So we got one left.
We got one left, and we're almost out of time. We're almost out of time, so let's get it done.
We're going to be a millionaire.
We're going to be a millionaire.
No, you are. You're going to Vegas.
Here we go, baby. Here we go. Last question for Dad. You still have Chuck as your official lifeline. Let's go. In a section of musicians playing the same instrument, who is considered the best of the group?
The lead.
Is it A, first star, B, first chair, C, first solo, or D, first key?
First chair.
Good question.
First chair.
First chair? You want to use your lifeline also just to make sure?
Can you
I'll let Chet overrule me, but I'll say first chair unless you know better.
Repeat that, though.
That's in a section of musicians playing the same instrument, who is considered the best in the group? First star, first chair, first solo, or first key? For the $1 million, Dad says first chair. Chuck, you going to agree with him on that one?
Yeah, I'll agree with him.
All right, Dad says first chair. Ladies and gentlemen, we could have potentially...
The first Bre'llionaire.
You're on your way. Vegas.
He gets it.
You're gone. All right. Red eye flight.
He did it. Ladies and gentlemen, Dad did it.
Oh, man.
Dad, you are our newest Bre'llionaire. Let's go.
Where are you going, Mike? Where are you going?
Oh, wait a minute. This guy wants him to sign this paper.
Well, Mike, great job this evening. You won the Bre'llionaire Mega Prize, $1 million. Thank you so much for playing, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed everything. And thank you for tuning in to They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. We have one bit left, so don't go anywhere. What do you say, Ryan?
We'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Right,
see you in a minute. See you in a minute.
Yeah, bye, guys.
Later.
Andy Ring right here.
Still.
We need to get rid of the cell thing and come up with a different one.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Thursday night. Sitting here with Uncle Chuck. We have the last segment here. Yeah, the last segment.
Go ahead and give us a go ahead and give a row. Give us a row.
Yeah, Chuck's got a good tiger growl.
Yeah, that's like the tiger that's been in the cage for a minute.
For a while.
He's like,
that sounds like a ram.
You'll
to
never
me.
get out of here, Ryan. You'll never get
That
out of
sound
here.
that sound like a ram to me. So
that was.
Well, let me hear you say it. Let me hear you say it. Okay, that's a ram. That's a tiger. Oh, that's the Bengals are going to win then, aren't they?
I think so.
That's what that manatee picked the other night.
Did you watch Fox this morning when they had those penguins walking through there? That was so fixed. On Fox News this morning.
Yeah, he doesn't take acid like you do. He still works.
Okay, moving right along.
It's true, Patch is clumsy. All right, guys. Well, we only have a little bit of show left for you. A little bit of show. We didn't get to Haters Gonna Hate this week, so we'll get into that next week. But before I definitely let us go, we're definitely going to have to do a little bit of Did You Know That? And this one is the Valentine's Day edition because this show does come out on Monday, which is Valentine's Day. And I have some interesting Did You Know That facts about Valentine's Day, so let's get into it.
Did you know that? I did not know that. Can you believe it? Russell, did you realize that? No, I did not realize that. And
Russell.
I learned something today.
All right, so the Did You Know That Valentine's Day edition. Dad, did you know that the first Valentine was sent in the 15th century. That's like the first recorded, according to history.com. As far as they could look back and find, the first recorded Valentine was sent on in the 15th century. It was a poem written by a French medieval duke named Charles to his wife in 1415. So that was the earliest one. Yeah.
I did not know that.
I wonder what he said.
Well, I guess he was he was a prisoner in the London Tower.
Okay.
So he was kind of shacked up, and he was kind of like getting kind of bored, and he was starting
getting real romantic on what the life is going to be like when he gets out, and thinking about the salad.
Just thinking about salad.
Just thinking about salad.
If I ever get away from me,
just thinking about salad.
I'm
he was
gonna
just
eat
like, you know what?
lean.
I'm gonna write a poem to my lovely wife. He was only 21, so the kid was obviously thinking about salad. He's locked in the London Tower. He writes this letter, and
see what you started, Chuck.
And he says, "I'm already sick of love. My very gentle Valentine," was one of the lines in the poem. He said, he called her my very gentle Valentine. So that, he basically named her, after the Saint Valentine. He was like, "You're my gentle Valentine." So that was the first Valentine that was ever written, and I thought that was pretty interesting.
And then an ogre came, and then a donkey,
and ripped,
and then he escaped,
and
then
ripped
he
her
went.
face
He,
off.
he climbed down the down the side of the castle, and he went immediately to a salad bar.
Now, so this is
and
14.
they only could.
He sat down in the chair.
So this is 14. This is 15th century. Like I said, 1415 is when this happened. It wasn't until the 1840s that we actually got first mass-produced Valentine's Day cards.
Okay.
It took that long. About 1840s. About the 1840s.
That early? Really?
Yeah. People started exchanging cards and handwritten letters to both lovers and friends and family members during the 17th century. But it was in the 1840s that the first Valentine's Day cards were actually mass produced in the United States.
Huh.
Oh,
Sold
really?
by Esther.
It was sold by
That's early,
Esther A. Howland, known as the mother of the American Valentine. And Howland is credited with commercializing Valentine's Day cards in America. And she's remembered for her elaborate, she made crafty little cards with ribbons and little paper hearts and stuff.
Good
So she
Esther.
basically started the whole the Valentine's Day card thing. Not to say years later.
And then as it slowed down years later, like you're saying.
Well, years later, kids are
Hallmark
buying
just
them.
Now let me go ahead.
Re-engineerized it to try to sell gift cards.
Now let me go ahead and play a little devil's advocate.
Okay.
For Esther.
For Esther, all right.
Okay.
Esther.
So she formulated this whole Valentine's Day, right?
She kind of started the whole racket.
Now, was it that she was just maybe she didn't have a Valentine and she was in her bedroom and she was in her journal and she's like, "This sucks. I'm gonna make a Valentine." And
it was Esther Howland, not Eleanor Rigby. So she was not waiting by the door for her beau.
For all we know, Esther might have maybe 5 courts, right? She might have 5 courts that she tried to figure out who she wanted to take.
Yeah.
Okay,
she probably did. But speaking of Hallmark, Dad, you nailed it on the head. Americans send 145 million Valentine's Day cards each year, according to Hallmark. And that's not just saying that it's Hallmark's brand only, but they're just guesstimating their competitors and themselves included. 145 million Valentine's Day cards. And that's not even including all those kids' Valentines that are exchanged in classrooms, is what it's saying.
Remember when we used to do that in the old days?
It's another Hallmark
when you guys
holiday.
still were in school, did we used to have to send all those?
Oh, yeah, there'd be 30. You'd have to get a pack of 32 because there's 32 kids in the class, and you have to write them out, handwritten to each kid.
But you also had a crush, right? That you would write something a
you got
little bit
nervous,
more.
you
would write something a little bit more on that Valentine's, right?
And the little candies.
You'd put a little bit more candies in that one envelope, right?
Yeah, you'd tuck a couple extra candies in there.
And you would be waiting that whole time, right? You'd see because the teacher would pass out the envelopes and you would see, and then they'd be like, "Okay, this is Ryan's Valentine's." And then they would drop it off, everyone open, and then it's Chuck's Valentine.
Well, and back then, we had these holes in the corner of the desk that had inkwells for your fountain pen.
Bullshit.
Your quill?
You're kidding?
Your quill?
No quill. If you had a reservoir, in your pen that it sucked up the ink.
No.
So
Yes.
you're writing
For penmanship.
I was about to say, how good
Not
was your
in your
penmanship?
time. Not in your time.
Yes.
No.
Yes, sir.
You ain't that old. You ain't that much older than I am.
It wasn't a quill. It was a fountain pen. You had to use a fountain pen in penmanship. And my brother was left-handed.
Oh, it's so smeared.
So
Smearing everywhere.
when he would do his homework in fountain pen, and his arm would drag across it and smear the whole thing.
He went to architectural school. He's like, I swear, Professor, it's a
sucked.
great building.
I felt sorry for him.
Well, I feel sorry for you and Paul Revere and Tom Jefferson, Jefferson, all you guys.
Speaking of school, who gets the most Valentines?
I'm gonna head out of here for a second.
Okay, he's leaving the podcast now.
all right.
I guess he's
He
foreshadowing his
leaves
career.
whenever he feels
Foreshadowing
like it.
his career on this podcast.
Mr. Come and go as you
don't
as you
feel
please.
threatened, Michael.
Don't worry about
Look
it.
at that. Hey.
Sit
You have
the
a
rest out.
Valentine. He didn't get a Valentine.
Who do
That's
you
why
guys
he's-
think? Who receives the most Valentines per year?
I would say the cheerleaders.
Cheerleaders? Close, but it is curricular. Teachers receive the most Valentine's Day cards annually.
Well, you got to get your brownie points.
Yeah, and then children, because everybody has to get one because of the classrooms. And then moms and wives come third, unfortunately. But
so teachers get the number one. If you're slacking in school, though, I see that as a very good play. You know, if you're slacking, maybe give Mrs. Reynolds 5 more Valentines.
Not only do we spend $145 million on cards on Valentine's Day, we also spend millions of dollars of gifts on our pets. Mm-hmm. On our pets. Yeah, around 27.6 million American households gave Valentine's Day presents to their dogs alone, and then 17.1 million households also picked up for their kitties, for the bennies out there.
I could see that.
Yeah. So all in all, households spent an estimated $751.3 million on gifts for their pets this past Valentine's Day in 2020.
What have you bought in Benny?
2021.
Have you bought in Benny anything?
Not yet. I'm behind the 8 ball, I guess.
Well, he's your Valentine.
Yeah. I walked into PetSmart. They had like displays with things they would love and treats, and they had like fake, like the candy hearts, but for dogs and cats. I thought about it, but he doesn't know the difference.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you guys going to do for Valentine's Day?
Don't know.
Don't know?
No,
I'm going to put you on the spot right now.
Uh-oh. Never mind. I'm not going. Yeah, let's not go there.
But speaking of candy, the little conversation hearts that we love so much. The
Says
be
I
mine.
love you,
I love
be
you.
mine.
Sometimes they're not printed the right way, and
So
they're like off print.
You know who that comes from? That's from Necco wafers. That's from the little Necco wafers that are in the wax, wax, paper. So that's the same company. They just make the same thing for the Valentine. They're the most profitable one out of all of that. That started.
I think he's just done with the podcast, right?
Yeah, he's just done. Yeah,
Are we done?
Yeah, no, we're not.
No, we're still going on our third.
We're rolling.
We're rolling, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey,
but yeah. So the actual little
You're my
Necco
Valentine.
wafers. They were supposed to be medical lozenges first.
I remember you used to get the roll pack.
So he's just gonna sit
a nickel size pack that I used to like, and then you get the little teeny tiny heart things that are same.
Be mine.
The same shape.
Be mine.
Be mine.
Will you?
Which
love
I don't know how often you eat.
There was I apologize for having to run out there. The girls were out there at the grill and they were needing my attention. They thought that the grill was on fire, but no. I had to straighten them up.
Well,
so.
I appreciate you showing back up just in time to end. Did you know that? So, did you know all that? That was our
I know
our
a lot
Valentine's
of that. Did I
Day,
know that those guys were going to set the grill on fire? But no. But go ahead. What kind of questions would you like to ask me?
Oh God, I don't even know if we have any questions tonight.
I'm sure there's going to be plenty of them.
The mailbag kind of malfunctioned this week.
It said user error.
Yeah, it said user error. So
So we're going to ask.
Probably has to do with. I'm guessing that the delay in the mail and the mail problems were. If anybody been watching all week long, and he can attest to this, he's from up north.
Yeah,
he's from
El Paso, Texas, to the New England. Ice storms, snowstorms. You're not getting airplanes to deliver overnight mail or any kind of second or third degree mail. If you get something in 4 days that we were supposed to get something in 2 days guaranteed from FedEx. 2-day mail, we got it in 3 days. It's like that is how it happens.
That is how it happens.
That's how
and
it happens.
Before we go tonight, since we don't have a mailbag, got a little trivia question for you guys before we go.
Sure.
Who do you think invented the heart-shaped box of chocolates for Valentine's Day?
Mr.
Hart.
It had to be a candy company,
Mr.
right?
Hart.
Mr. Hart.
That's a very
It
educated
ain't Russell
guess.
Stovers.
Heart to Heart, starring Robert Wagner.
Yeah. It ain't Russell
Ain't
Stovers.
Russell Stovers.
It ain't. Is it a candy company that everybody would know the name of?
Yes. Somewhat associated with holiday.
Hershey's.
Somewhat associated with holiday.
Okay, so that could be like
Ryan, you should be able to get this one.
Nestle.
Associated with holiday. I mean, yeah, I guess Nestle hot chocolate
Hershey.
could be kind of
Hershey.
I mean, Hershey's year round. I mean, what candy only really profits around a certain holiday?
Easter egg bunny. It's
No.
like the Peeps. The people that make the Peeps.
Oh, you're talking about
Close,
Easter? Or
close,
you're talking about
but not Peeps.
Valentine's? Is there a specific holiday?
Easter, but not Peeps.
Okay, Easter.
Oh, they make the Cadbury eggs.
Cadbury, ladies and
Okay,
gentlemen, yes.
Cadbury.
The son of Richard created by Richard Cadbury, the son of John Cadbury. He was trying to figure out a way to sell more candy, so he's like, I'm going to package them in fancy chocolate heart-shaped boxes
Good on him.
to increase in sales.
Every night,
He introduced the first heart-shaped box in 1861.
Place, right?
Father.
It's kind of fun, huh?
So he introduced the first heart-shaped box in 1861.
You're fucking fired, dude.
Yeah, you're fucking fired.
I think you're fired.
Yeah. I think this is it, dude.
Done by now.
It's been a good run. No, we definitely shouldn't. Definitely have
Should be still on the air.
Yeah, we're definitely still on the air. Yeah, for sure. But you did a really good job
That's
tonight with
okay.
Bre'llionaire, man. I got to give you that.
You did.
Yeah, you did. You went all the way to the mill.
You need, when you get to Vegas, who you going to pick win the Super Bowl? Put 50 grand on it?
Yeah, who you want? Yeah.
Who?
Bengals.
There it is.
All right.
Oh.
All right.
Who day?
All right.
Who day?
Who day?
Let's
Who
go,
day?
Bengals.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in episode 30. We really appreciate it. Make sure to tune in next week for more They Call Us the Breeze. Thanks, Uncle Chuck, for being here tonight.
Yeah, I want to thank Uncle Chuck for being here.
Thanks for having me.
man. Yeah, for sure.
Awesome.
Well, he's going to be our new co-host, I think, after tonight.
Guys, don't
The
go.
go-to guy.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere next week. Make sure you come back on to the Tiger Cage. We'll be glad to have you. Don't go nowhere, guys. We'll see you. Goodbye. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
See you. Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
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 Later.